All right, people, gather in. My name is Val, and I see you're all here to join the Ratatoskr Running Club. Or if you're not, too late now. And as of today, we'll start your training for the Dragonfang 5K challenge. The Dragonfang is a very exacting race, the most important you will ever run in your life. So, to start, make certain your shoes are properly laced, as you were shown when you signed up. It may seem like a small detail, but it's very important. Our training today is the first step in a long journey. Every warrior starts as a raw beginner, and each of you will find your own unique challenges you'll have to overcome. That's normal. That's part of growing. The important part is always that you try. And that's all I will ever ask. I'm honored you've chosen to be here with me and given me the chance to start your training. I'll be with you every step of the way, watching over you. Do you still have the earbuds you were given at check-in? Go ahead and pop those in your ears. I've got a special program of music for you all to keep you moving at the right pace and in the right frame of mind. Just relax and enjoy this magical journey into fitness. We're starting off with a walk for 10 minutes at your own pace to warm up. Aim for that copse of trees, you see, just peeping up over that hill. That's where I'll meet you all when the 10 minutes is up. Now get moving!
Hi, I'm Molly. First time trying out a running club? Me too. Never thought I'd give this kind of thing a go, but my friend Evie just could not stop raving about it. She was so enthusiastic, but couldn't give me any details. So I thought I'd come see for myself. Want to be running partners? We can keep each other on track and listen to this very soothing music. This is not what I expected at all. Oh, here comes Val.
I'm glad you've already found a steadfast companion. Having someone to watch your back is as important in running as it is in battle, I've found.
What?
Now, as this is your first session, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
All right.
Have you ever cracked an egg to discover it has 3 yolks?
What? No. I mean, there was that one that had 2 yolks, but... Wait. Do you see that? In the bushes? It looks like some kind of horse, but it has wings.
Trick of the light, I'm sure. Have you felt as if the fruit at the grocery store is watching you, particularly the lemons?
No.
And would you rate your urge to go chasing waterfalls as mild, medium, or extra hot?
Like in that song?
Thank you. These answers were very helpful for customizing your training. Carry on. I'll check back in with you later.
What was all that about? Oh well. We can still get fit, even if the instructor's a bit strange. Did you... Look! Those clouds almost look like a golden city. Barely started, and I'm already so oxygen deprived I'm seeing things.
And so I told Mom that she needed to tell Dad that Sarah's cousin's housemate had seen the car before it caught fire. Oh, isn't that something?
It's the closest I've ever gotten to a proper disaster.
You've been walking for 3 minutes now. 7 to go. How are you feeling? Has the guided meditation begun to transport you through the planes of your mind?
Goodness! Is everything we've seen from the meditation? Look! A volcano just spewing sparks into the sky! And the ground's gone all black and crunchy, like pumice!
Yes. This is a powerful subconscious visualization technique. Embrace what you see. As you reinforce the energy of the planes, so too will they reinvigorate your own. Enjoy the journey. I'd best go check on the others.
Goodness, she's fast, isn't she? I suppose an instructor ought to be. Oh, the volcano's already fading away, and I've never seen so many rainbows! And the ocean? All those dolphins sleeping about? Now I know why Evie was so keen on this class. Hot yoga's got nothing on this. I've never seen so many mountains in my life. Are those little people with giant beards in the distance? Ah! Would you think I was strange if I waved to them? Goodness, that really came out of nowhere. Almost took my hat off. That really interrupted the flow, huh? Dark clouds on the horizon. Must be another bit of the meditation. One must weather the storm, and so on. Okay. That noise must have been... Well, we're on a glacier now. Oh, I hear they make very loud sounds when they break off into icebergs. I saw that in a documentary. I think. Though the sky's still that stormy gray.
You're well over halfway through your 10-minute walk.
The meditation's starting to go a bit dark. Val, is there a gentler level we could switch to? Oh, maybe one with a bit more sunshine? Those dark shapes falling from the clouds are making me really uncomfortable.
Yes. Their presence is unexpected and troubling. We should have been warded from them. I must investigate. Keep walking and get to the trees. You will be safe there, understood?
All right. Wait, safe?
I will be back. Stay calm, stick together.
Val, I don't...
Keep moving.
Looks like it's just us. Oh, those trees are just ahead. Across this endless ice field. With a giant blue castle in the distance. It must be telling us to stay frosty. It's only been 8 minutes. I don't care how good the meditation is, that isn't long enough to make me see giant apocalyptic storm clouds. Which means this is all real. Those shapes ripping themselves up out of the ice sheets like panthers carved from snow glare. We have to get to those trees.
Monsters! Get back!
Wait! Val told us to stick together and... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! My leg! I can't...
I've got you. The rest have scattered. You, mortal, keep going. Get to the trees, but don't rush. I'll take this one to safety.
Mortal?
Hail, most valiant mortal. I see you're still alive. And yes, you perceive my true form now. I am Rùna, the Valkyrie. Not a mild-mannered yet perky fitness instructor named Val.
It's much easier to get work done in Midgard when no one knows you're carrying a sword around. And the very fate of Yggdrasil itself rests on my work. But my wards have failed. A mystery for another day, and so I must reveal myself. Good work on reaching the trees, as I told you to do. If all your kin were so brave, we could continue our work, monster attack or no. Alas, we must retreat and regroup. Now. Heimdall! Heimdall! Where is that blasted man?
Freyja commands us. Bring the mortal. Yet I cannot reach you with the bridge. The way is blocked.
That can't... Wait. Did you hear him, mortal? Interesting. You must have taken well to the start of the training. You've already begun to attune to the magic of Yggdrasil. No wonder Freyja... We can talk more about this later, when there aren't monsters looking to eat you. Well, Heimdall, how can you reach us?
You must construct a landing route that I can send a bridge to.
Of all the... Well, now is as good a time as any to start the next exercise. If we are to escape this place alive, we need the Rainbow Bridge. Here, take my water bottle. Walk for 1 minute, as you carefully draw a line on the ground with the water, then run for 15 seconds to the next place. I'll run ahead and mark your starting and ending points with rocks. And guard your back. You'll do this 10 times, 1 for each line of the rune. Begin the first line. Walk carefully. Keep your eyes ever forward and your feet sure. You'll win the day, and maybe even make it out alive. Understood? Now, these monsters, some kind of conjuration is drawing them from the ice, the stone, the shadows, the very fabric of the plains. We cannot outrun them. The rune is our only hope for escape. You are halfway through the first line. I will swat these many tentacled, howling shadows away like so many pests. The first line ends. Run to the next point. 15 seconds. Slow to a walk and begin the second line. Steady! I suggest you breathe. Also, my eyes are up. Ah, no. I see you've noticed my blade. Dragonfang, the sword of a Valkyrie. Very real, I assure you. And, of course, yes, I named the 5-kilometer race after it. Very clever of you to notice. Half of your minute has elapsed. You are still breathing, yes? Good. I'd better take that. Hold fast, mortal. The second line is finished. See how it glows. Run to the next point. Watch out! Slow to a walk and begin drawing the third line. We have some room to breathe. Use it. Halfway through this line. I've not seen this sort of beast before across the 10 realms, and certainly not here on Midgard. Someone must want to stop us very badly to send them here. Run to the next point. You are doing well. You make this look easy. We'll be done in no time. Slow to a walk and begin drawing the 4th line. Halfway done with this line. Are you certain these monsters aren't from Midgard? Though, that is a good point. If they were eating mortals all the time, they wouldn't be after you, like a rare, delicious treat. Run to the next point. That should be completed. No! They have broken one of the first lines. Keep going. I will take care of this. Start the 5th line now. Walk steadily. We must be careful now. If the rune is too damaged, it will not work. Mind not the blood spattered on me. Only a little of it is mine. Halfway done. Do not look back. Keep going. You must finish this line. The rune is halfway completed. And good recovery. Run to the next point. Slow to a walk and begin drawing the 6th line of the rune. It seems that more of the fell beasts have landed. Your calm at the sight of the approaching swarm is impressive. Breathe while you can. The line is halfway complete. Keep walking. I shall gut the beasts that are closing on us the fastest, for health purposes. Run to the next point. You're doing well. Walk and begin drawing the 7th line. The 6th line is... They have destroyed it! I will repair it while you do the 7th. I must. This peril may be growing slightly too perilous. Heimdall! Can you hear me? Are you certain nothing can be done sooner? No! No! You've got that line halfway done, mortal. Heimdall!
I can do nothing until the rune is completed.
Have you tried turning the Bifrost off and back on again? The line is complete. Start running. Think of these monsters as motivation. A motivation with long teeth that thirsts for your blood. I will hold them. Begin walking and draw the 8th line. And... No! The water bottle! I have the water bottle. I took it back. There are holes in it. Hold it carefully. If we run out of water... We can't run out of water. Don't let it leak too much. Keep drawing. The line is finished. Run to the 9th point. Don't splash. You're almost out of water. Begin walking. This is the 9th line. You are nearly done. I've gotten us a bit of breathing space, built with a wall of bodies, just like the old times. I am bleeding enough to repair the 6th line. Half a minute more of walking. That would be more monsters breaking through the barrier I made of their dead compatriots. Truly a determined foe. The line is done. Run to the final point. I will strike these monsters down as they attempt to catch you. Draw the 10th line. No, do not rush. Walk. I will hold them back. But prepare yourself, mortal. The rune may not be precise enough. The monsters have damaged your work. Half of the line left to go. Tell me you have enough water left! I know you have done your best. All we have left is the fight. Should we fall, we will both stand at the gates of Valhalla. Or the rune could work and allow Heimdall to finally send the Bifrost. Begin your last run, mortal. Run for your life. 15 seconds to the Rainbow Bridge. Slow! You have reached it. Prepare yourself. Watch out! I had that handled.
It jumped into the Bifrost with you. You're lucky you still have your limbs.
They're all attached to me still. So I see that turning the Bifrost off and on again did work.
I did no such thing. As I told you, something was blocking the Bifrost until the rune was completed. And is that... Rùna, I don't think this is a wise idea. To bring
this mortal who stood when no other would. Who travelled across the plains and invoked the power of the very rune which guided the Bifrost. Whose brave actions led to their mortal body positively humming with untold combinations of magical energy. Well then, you can bring this whole mess to Freyja, propose your solution, and stand before her judgment in my place.
Ah, welcome then, mortal, to Asgard. I must say you are taking your transport across vast dimensional distances far more calmly than I might have expected.
My mortal has had a very good showing thus far. Come along. Get those feet moving again, my mortal friend. You've still a day's training to complete, which will now be a free-form run for 10 minutes. Choose the pace. Brisk walk or slow run, or even a quick run, and slow down if you feel the need. I won't have any trouble keeping up with you. What are you waiting for? Go on. The Rainbow Bridge is quite stable to run on, I assure you. Those not fortunate enough to be Valkyries with winged horses even ride their mounts on it with no trouble. So you see, it makes a nice bridge over the Sea of Mist, as well as a magical bridge that crosses vast cosmic distances and transports us almost instantly between realms. Oh, I see, yes. I suppose Asgard is rather an impressive sight to a mortal. Calm down. You are welcome here. Brought at the behest of Freyja herself. Yes, that Freyja. The Queen of Asgard. Mother of all. Weaver of magics and dreams, all-seeing blade that guards the weft of the worlds. You don't seem to be calming down. You really ought to keep breathing if you're running, you know. We'll get to the city faster than you think, so long as you keep moving. Yes, all those golden buildings are part of Asgard, though not the whole of it. We've an entire realm, not unlike your Midgard. And that tall, shining castle in the midst of it? Our destination, the Palace of Valaskjalf. See? I told you that we'd cross the Bifrost more quickly than you realized. Only took us 2 minutes. We're into the city proper now, the home of the Aesir. I doubt you will be here long. I have to clean things up in Midgard. But then I'll be certain to send you home. This isn't really a tourist opportunity for you, I'm afraid. The other parts of Asgard, Valhalla, Nornheim, and the realm below, really aren't for mortals. Well, you can't go to Valhalla since you haven't died gloriously in battle. I'm not taking you to Nornheim because no one should be subjected to the Norns talking about their fate. And if you go to the realm below, the rock trolls will eat you, and I won't be able to help you. Any questions? I thought not. Asgard is a beautiful place, though, is it not? If a bit boring. That's why you see me down in Midgard more often than not. And yes, Asgard is up, and Midgard is down. The realms are all supported by Yggdrasil, the World Tree. We're at the top of the branches now, along with our sister realm of Vanaheim and Heaven. Though the less said about that one, the better. Lower down are Alfheim, Jotunheim and Nidavellir. Places far more magical than Midgard, I'd say. Midgard's sort of dead in the middle. No, it's all right. Don't feel awkward about it. The middle is good, I'm sure. It's fine. Very average. And then below you are the really unpleasant places. Muspelheim, Niflheim, Svartalfheim. Full of the nasty sort of dead people and monsters. A lot of fun, really, if you're looking for a fight. So think of Midgard as the last nice place on the World Tree. You don't look convinced. We've been in battle together. I can tell that's your unconvinced face. Oh well. Let's keep going. You might as well enjoy the sights. And then I arm wrestled the frost giant. Won a lot of money on that bet. You've been on your free run a good 5 minutes now. Halfway done. Moving at a good clip, too. We'll be at Valaskjalf in another 5 minutes. We just need to cut through that market and past the training grounds, then...
Rùna.
Sorry, I have to take this. What is it now, Heimdall?
I continue to watch Midgard. More of those monsters appear. They are hunting.
Oh, I see. Yes, I understand why you might think that's a problem. I'll return to the Bifrost in a moment. But first, mortal. I'm not going to wipe your memory like the rest of my runners, nor will I desert you to wander around Asgard. You really would end up falling into a den of rock trolls then. So let's quickly find you an escort. Anyone reliable will do. All right, anyone persuadable? All right, anyone I can intimidate into doing me a favor? Damn. Look, they're troublemakers, yes, but they've got good hearts. Well, half of the pair has a good heart. The other half, don't worry about it. Sometimes a desire to not get absolutely thumped makes up for a habit of causing explosions and then trying to blame them on everyone else. At any rate, they're the quickest way to get you to Freyja while I head back to Midgard. Come along. This way. I wager I know where they are. Ah, there they are. Just the other side of that fountain. Good work on keeping the pace up. You've only got about 3 more minutes to go.
You're really looking at this completely the wrong way.
How else am I supposed to look at it? You knew what would happen if you left something sitting on the table near Freki.
Well, it's hardly my fault you've trained him to eat anything that comes off a plate. I'd have thought he'd have the basic sense to not eat a flute.
A magic flute that you stole.
Borrowed.
And how shall you return it, brother, when it's in the belly of a wolf?
All things pass eventually.
He makes tweety noises every time he...
Thor?
Rùna! What is...
And Loki.
Unhand me! You can keep him, though.
Oh, shut up, both of you. Do you see this mortal trotting along with us?
A mortal?
Why?
They're here at Freyja's behest. I need to go back to Midgard, so the two of you are going to make certain this nice mortal makes it safely and swiftly to the palace, while keeping pace with them, since there's a strict exercise regimen at play.
An exercise what?
We're very busy.
Take this parchment, the runner's training regimen. See that they complete it. If you fail at this extremely simple task, you will not like what happens. Are we clear?
Yes, Valkyrie.
No. Good boys. I'll see you later, my mortal friend.
Well, mortal, let's take you to see the Queen.
We're very nearly there. She could have waited a moment longer.
Are you going to go tell her that?
No.
No. This palace might look impressive, mortal, but to us it's simply home. And I think you're the first runner who's been honored by a visit here.
I wonder why that is.
Ah, here's the throne room. Oh, you can stop your free-form run now. Mother, the Queen, doesn't seem to be busy.
Yes, I'm only looking after the safety of all 10 realms. Please approach. You must be the mortal runner that Heimdall told me of. Rùna was right to bring you here.
Why?
Welcome to Asgard. You will be safe here until it's time for you to return to Midgard. You may well play an important part in the fate of your entire realm, of all realms, should you faithfully train as Rùna told you to.
Rùna did say something about training.
Much is in motion. Strange forces move within Yggdrasil, but strength of purpose and will shall see you through, and steadfast companions.
Oh, no.
As Rùna saw fit to entrust you to the care of my beloved sons, I can think of none better to shield you and help you find your way as you grow stronger. Isn't that right, my beloved sons, who certainly don't wish to rouse the ire of both their mother and the Valkyrie?
Far be it from me to argue with you, but...
You're going to argue with me.
Well, yes. Listen, we have...
You've done well, mortal, I'm sure. Your training is finished for today. Time for you to take a rest. You could have a nice walk to cool down in the gardens, if you like. They're right through that door. Can't miss them.
Well, I hesitate to question your wisdom, but we do have many other quests on our hands.
My beloved.
I'm going to be here a while.